Success isn't just a destination, it's a journey. And this journey is far from easy. Many people have dreams, grand, powerful, and full of potential. But for most, those dreams remain just that, dream. They get caught in the cycle of hoping and wishing, waiting for the right moment or the perfect circumstances to take action. The truth is, the right moment is now. The perfect circumstances don't exist. What separates the dreamers from the achievers is the ability to transform that dream into a plan and, ultimately, consistent action. From Dreamer to Achiever is designed to show you how to make that shift. This book isn't just about envisioning success. It's about making it a reality. It's for those who are tired of living in the realm of what if and are ready to dive headfirst into the world of what's next. It's for those who have always believed in their potential but haven't yet figured out how to harness that belief into real-world success. You've had the thoughts, the ideas, the dreams, but now it's time to act. So, how do you make that transformation? How do you bridge the gap between wishing for success and actually achieving it? The answer lies in action. It lies in the ability to take consistent, deliberate steps toward your goals, even when the path isn't clear, even when the obstacles seem insurmountable. This book will give you the tools and the mindset to stop dreaming and start doing. It will show you how to take your aspirations, your visions, and your ambitions and turn them into concrete accomplishments. Achieving your dreams doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen without effort. Success requires more than just desire. It requires clarity, discipline, and the willingness to make sacrifices along the way. Throughout this book, we'll explore how to build the habits, mental fortitude, and resilience needed to reach the highest levels of achievement. You'll learn how to turn setbacks into opportunities, how to keep moving forward even when things get tough, and how to develop an unshakable belief in your ability to succeed. But most importantly, this book will teach you how to break through the barriers that stand between you and your dreams. Whether it's self-doubt, fear of failure, or the pressure of the unknown, you'll discover how to move past those challenges and stay on course. You'll learn how to develop the mindset of a winner. The mindset that doesn't give up, doesn't make excuses, and doesn't accept anything less than success. It's time to stop waiting for the perfect moment to begin. You don't need more motivation. You need more action. The time to act is now. The lessons in this book will guide you every step of the way. It's not enough to dream about success. You need to learn how to make it happen. This book will show you how to make that shift, how to build a foundation that will support your dreams, and how to take action every day until your vision becomes reality. You'll learn the power of consistency and perseverance, and how small actions compound over time to create massive results. The journey from dreamer to achiever is filled with fun. Dreamer to achiever is filled with hard work, but it's also filled with reward. Each step you take brings you closer to the life you've always imagined. The key is to never stop moving forward, to never lose sight of the goal, and to always believe that you are capable of achieving it. By the end of this book, you will no longer be a dreamer. You will be an achiever. You will have the clarity, the confidence, and the strategies to turn your ideas into actions. Your success is no longer just a possibility. It is a certainty. It is a certainty. The journey will not be easy. but it will be worth it. It's time to leave behind the world of dreams and step into the world of reality. It's time to take action, make progress, and build the life you've always wanted. You've already taken the first step by picking up this book. Now, it's time to take the next. Let's turn your dreams into achievements. Let's make it happen. The journey starts now. You are ready to move from dreamer to achiever. Chapter 1. The Power of Starting. At zero, most people see starting with nothing as a disadvantage. They believe that without money, connections, or the right circumstances, success is out of reach. But that belief is a lie. Some of the greatest success stories in history began with absolutely nothing. Just a relentless mindset and the refusal to quit. When you have nothing, you have nothing. You have no distractions, no excuses. You're forced to focus, to adapt, to fight for every inch. You're not weighed down by entitlement or comfort. You're driven by hunger, by the need to make something happen, because there's no other option. That hunger is what separates those who rise from those who stay stuck. Think about the people who were born into wealth and privilege. Many of them never developed the drive necessary to achieve greatness because they've never had to fight for anything. They've never felt the desperation of having their back against the wall. But those who come from nothing, they understand what it means to struggle. They know that failure isn't an inconvenience, it's survival, and that gives them an edge most people will never have. The hidden advantage of having nothing starting from zero means you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. When you have no reputation, no wealth, and no expectations from others, you are free to take risks. You can push harder, fail faster, and keep moving forward while others hesitate, paralyzed by the fear of losing what they already have. The world has convinced people that they need resources before they can start, that they need permission, that they need a clear plan, a step-by-step guide, or someone to show them the way. But the truth is, everything you need is already inside you. Your work ethic, your discipline, your ability to learn, and your willingness to go further than everyone else. The pain of comfort versus the fire of hunger. Comfort is the enemy of growth. The more comfortable you are, the less likely you are to push yourself. Those who start with nothing don't have the luxury of comfort, and that's why they rise. Think of the greatest underdog stories, the fighters who came from nothing, the entrepreneurs who built empires from the ground up, the athletes who trained in the worst conditions and still dominated. They didn't wait for the perfect time. They didn't ask for an easy path. They used their struggles as fuel. When you have nothing, you either fold or you fight. If you're reading this, you already know which side you need to be on. You're not here to settle. You're here to build. What's next? Your starting point doesn't define you. Your mindset does. This book is not about feeling sorry for where you are. It's about using it. No more waiting. No more excuses. This is the beginning. Now it's time to move forward. Chapter 2, Mindset over everything. Everything begins in the mind. Before success can manifest in reality, it has to be built internally. The difference between those who make it and those who don't is never talent, resources, or luck. It's the way they think. Your mindset is the foundation of everything you will ever achieve. If your mind is weak, you will fail. If your mind is unshakable, you become unstoppable. Rewiring your thinking for success, most people live their lives controlled by doubt, fear, and hesitation. They wait for permission, second-guess themselves, and expect failure before they even start. Winners don't think like that. They don't entertain self-doubt. They don't allow fear to dictate their decisions. They program their minds to believe success is inevitable, not because they have guarantees, but because they refuse to accept any other outcome. To rewire your mind, you have to eliminate weak thoughts the moment they appear. When doubt creeps in, shut it down. When fear tries to slow you, attack it. Your mind is a battlefield, and every negative thought is an enemy trying to hold you back. The strong don't negotiate with weakness. They destroy it. The role of self-belief: no one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself first. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build through action. The more you push past discomfort, the more you prove to yourself that you can handle anything. That's where real self-belief comes from: repeated exposure to difficulty and refusing to break. You have to see yourself as the person you want to become before the world recognizes it. The greatest athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders all had unwavering confidence long before they achieved greatness. They saw it in their minds first, then made it real. Destroying limiting beliefs. Most people don't fail because they lack potential. They fail because they never challenge the limits they've placed on themselves. Society, family, and past experiences have programmed them to believe there's a cap on what they can achieve. There is no cap. The only limits that exist are the ones you refuse to break. If you believe something is impossible, it will be. If you believe you're not good enough, you won't be. Your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions determine your future. The moment you decide that nothing is off limits, you unlock a level of power most people will never tap into. Your mind is either your weapon or your weakness. Your mind will either work for you or against you. The weak let their thoughts control them. The strong control their thoughts. Winners train their minds the same way they train their bodies. Every day, they reinforce discipline, confidence, and resilience. They flood their thoughts with focus, aggression, and certainty. They refuse to allow negativity, laziness, or doubt to take hold. If you want to dominate in anything, you have to control the way you think. Your mind must be bulletproof. That's what separates the best from the rest. What's next? Your mindset determines everything. If you don't control it, the world will. But now, you know better. No more weak thoughts. No more excuses. From this point forward, you think like a winner. You move like a champion. You operate like someone who cannot be stopped. Because that's exactly who you are. Chapter 3. The Power of Relentless Discipline. Success isn't built on motivation. It's built on discipline. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes like the wind, unreliable, inconsistent, and unpredictable. If you only take action when you feel inspired, you'll never achieve anything significant. The elite don't wait until they feel like it. They show up and execute, no matter the circumstances. They are driven by discipline, not feeling. Why most people fail: most people never reach their potential because they operate based on emotions. If they're tired, they take a break. If they're uncomfortable, they stop. If they're uninspired, they make excuses. They let their mood dictate their actions, which is why they remain average. The strongest individuals, the ones who dominate, do what needs to be done whether they feel like it or not. They train when they're exhausted. They work when they're uninspired. They push forward when every fiber of their being is telling them to quit. Discipline is what separates them from everyone else. Making discipline non-negotiable discipline is not something you practice when it's convenient. It's a non-negotiable standard. There are no off days, no exceptions, no compromises. Winners treat their commitments like life or death situations. If they say they're going to do something, they do it, no matter what. This builds mental toughness, self-respect, and unstoppable momentum. Every time you stick to your discipline, you reinforce the identity of a warrior. Every time you make excuses, you reinforce weakness. Training yourself for consistency discipline is a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. Every time you push through discomfort, you become more resilient. Every time you hold yourself to a high standard, you elevate your mindset. Wake up at the same time every day. No snooze button, no hesitation. Follow your routine, even when you don't feel like it. Execute your plan, no matter how difficult it gets. Winners build habits that force them to stay locked in. They remove distractions, eliminate temptations, and structure their environment for success. They don't rely on willpower. They make discipline automatic. Pain is the price of greatness. Discipline will require sacrifice. There will be pain, discomfort, and exhaustion. That's the cost of winning. The weak let pain break them. The strong use it as fuel. They don't complain when things get hard. They expect it. They don't wish for easier paths. They embrace the struggle because they know the pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts forever. No more excuses, only execution from this moment forward. Discipline is your foundation. No more skipping workouts, no more pushing tasks to tomorrow, no more waiting for the perfect time. You move with urgency. You execute regardless of circumstances, because that's what separates champions from the rest of the world. Chapter 4. Pain is your greatest weapon. Pain is not your enemy. It is your greatest weapon, if you know how to use it. Most people run from pain. They avoid discomfort, dodge struggle, and seek the easiest path possible. They live their lives in fear of hardship, never realizing that pain is the fuel for greatness. The elite don't run from pain, they chase it. They understand that suffering is the gateway to transformation. Pain is the price of evolution. Weakness thrives in comfort. Comfort is the breeding ground for mediocrity. Every time you choose ease over challenge, you weaken your mind. Every time you avoid struggle, you rob yourself of the strength it could have given you. The most dangerous place to be is comfortable, because comfort kills ambition. The elite don't seek comfort. They don't look for the easy way out. They willingly step into the fire, knowing that pressure creates warriors. They embrace suffering because they understand that pain sharpens them into something greater. Turning pain into power. Pain has two outcomes. It either breaks you or it builds you. The choice is yours. When your body aches, push harder. When your mind tells you to stop, override it. When you fail, get back up faster. The weak let pain define them. The strong let it refine them. Every rep, every struggle, every sacrifice is a brick in the foundation of your future self. The only way to become unbreakable is to endure what would break others. Pain is temporary. Regret is forever, no matter how much pain you feel in the moment. It will pass. The soreness will fade. The exhaustion will disappear. The suffering will eventually end. But if you quit, if you give in, if you back down, you will carry that regret for the rest of your life. The ones who dominate understand this. Short-term pain is always better than long-term regret. They choose to suffer now so they can live as champions later. They would rather endure the agony of discipline than the shame of knowing they took the easy way out. The threshold of greatness, there is a breaking point where most people stop. The moment things get too hard, too painful, too unbearable, they quit. But the elite, that's when they come alive. The moment you feel like stopping, it is the exact moment you must keep going. That's where the breakthrough happens. That's where transformation occurs. You are always stronger than you think. Pain is your ally. It is not here to stop you. It is here to forge you into something unstoppable. So when pain comes, welcome it. Use. Let it mold you into the warrior you were meant to be. Chapter 5. The power of consistency. Consistency is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. In a world full of distractions, shortcuts, and easy fixes, the real game changer is showing up every day. No matter what, most people start strong, but few finish strong. They get excited for a week, a month, maybe even a year. But then, when the novelty wears off, they fall back into their old habits. Winners know that success is built on daily habits. The myth of overnight success. We often hear about overnight success stories. Entrepreneurs who become millionaires, athletes who break records, and influencers who go viral, seemingly out of nowhere. But the truth is, there's no such thing as an overnight success. What looks like an instant achievement is actually the result of years of behind-the-scenes work, effort, and commitment. True success isn't about a single moment of brilliance. It's about consistent effort compounded over time. The difference between success and failure isn't talent, it's consistency. The greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the most accomplished individuals all have one thing in common. They stay committed long after the excitement has faded, making consistency your secret weapon. The key to mastering consistency is understanding that it doesn't require huge leaps every day. It's about showing up, no matter how small the step. It's about doing something every single day that brings you closer to your goal, even when it feels insignificant. Small actions compound over time. Each day you put in the work. Even when you don't feel like it, you make progress. The secret isn't in perfection. It's in relentless persistence. Every morning you wake up and do the work is another day you're closer to your dreams. Staying committed when motivation fades. Motivation is a fleeting feeling. It's not something you can rely on. Your routine doesn't have to be complex. It's not about following a rigid schedule to the letter. It's about forming a set of behaviors that lead to your success. Over time, the consistency of your efforts will give you results that will make all of your hard work worth it. Compounding your efforts for massive success. The beauty of consistency is its ability to compound. What may seem like a small, insignificant action today becomes a powerful force over time. Every day you stay consistent. You're laying the groundwork for your breakthrough. Each repetition, each small step, builds upon the last, creating momentum that will carry you forward. The most successful people aren't the ones who are the most talented. They are the ones who show up day in and day out and keep putting in the work, no matter how small the step. Over time, their efforts compound into massive results. Staying the course when things get tough, it's easy to want to quit. It's easy to look at the end goal and feel overwhelmed. But success doesn't come from one big leap. It comes from showing up every day, even when you don't see immediate results. Remember, it's the compound effect of consistent action that leads to success. No matter where you are on your journey, stay the course. Keep doing the work. Keep showing up. Keep pushing forward. You are always one step away from your breakthrough. Consistency is your greatest tool. Use it. Chapter 6. The power of consistency. Consistency is one of the most underrated yet powerful tools for achieving success. While motivation comes and goes, consistency is what keeps you on track, even when the excitement fades. It's the small daily actions that compound over time to create massive results. In this chapter, we'll explore why consistency is key, how to build habits that keep you moving forward, and how to stay disciplined even when it feels like the journey is taking longer than expected. The concept of the compound effect is simple, yet profound. Small actions repeated consistently over time led to extraordinary results. Every day you make progress, no matter how small, it adds up. Over weeks, months, and years, these small actions compound to create major transformations in your life. Think of your actions like deposits into a savings account. Each day, you make a small deposit. Whether it's reading, working on your business, exercising, or honing a skill, while one day's action might not feel like much, it contributes to the bigger picture. Over time, these consistent efforts begin to pay off in ways you couldn't have predicted at the start. Building habits that stick. Creating consistent results requires building the right habits. Habits are the foundation of consistency, and they shape the way we work, think, and live. Good habits move us toward our goals, while bad habits pull us away. The key to building lasting habits is starting small. Trying to make drastic changes all at once can lead to burnout or disappointment. Instead, focus on incremental progress. Start with a habit that feels achievable and build from there. Once a small habit is established, you can gradually add more to your routine. For example, if your goal is to read more, start by committing to just 5 pages a day. It may seem insignificant at first, but after a month, you'll have read hundreds of pages. As this habit becomes ingrained, you can increase your reading time and expand your knowledge even further. Over time, those small, consistent actions will make a big impact. The role of discipline is the ability to stay focused and committed to your goals, even when you don't feel like it. Motivation will come and go, but discipline is what keeps you moving forward, especially on the tough days. One way to cultivate discipline is by sticking to a schedule. By setting specific times to work on your goals, you remove the need to rely on motivation. When you make your goals non-negotiable and commit to them every day, you begin to build a disciplined routine. When discipline becomes a habit, it becomes second nature. It stops feeling like a struggle and starts to feel like a natural part of your day. Even when distractions arise or challenges get in the way, discipline keeps you anchored to your vision. The power of small wins. One of the greatest benefits of consistency is the ability to celebrate small wins. Small wins are those moments where you can acknowledge the progress you've made. These wins might seem insignificant in isolation, but they are critical to building momentum and reinforcing positive habits. Each time you achieve a small win, you're reinforcing the belief that you can accomplish your goals. These little victories add up and keep you motivated, even when the bigger results seem far away. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small, and use it as fuel to continue moving forward. Staying consistent on the tough days. There will be days when you don't feel like putting in the work. Maybe you're tired, overwhelmed, or distracted. On these days, consistency becomes a challenge. But it's exactly on these days when consistency is most important. On the tough days, remind yourself of why you started. Think about your long-term vision and the future you're working toward. Even if you only put in a small amount of effort on these days, it's better than doing nothing. Small actions on hard days keep the momentum going. A great technique for staying consistent on difficult days is to set mini goals. Instead of committing to a large task that feels overwhelming, break it down into smaller, more manageable pieces. Focus on accomplishing one small part of your goal at a time. When you achieve that mini goal, celebrate it, and then move on to the next. Avoiding burnout while consistency is crucial, it's also important to avoid burnout. If you push yourself too hard, too fast, you risk exhausting yourself and losing the motivation to continue. It's vital to pace yourself and prioritize self-care. One way to avoid burnout is to create balance in your life. Consistency doesn't mean working non-stop. It means consistently making progress while also allowing time for rest and recovery. By finding balance, you can sustain your progress over the long term. Additionally, be mindful of the expectations you set for yourself. Setting unrealistic goals can lead to frustration and burnout. Be kind to yourself and understand that achieving your big vision takes time. The long-term rewards of consistency. When you stay consistent in your efforts, you'll eventually begin to see the long-term rewards. While success may not come overnight, the consistency you put in today will pay off tomorrow. The journey may take time, but every effort you make compounds into greater opportunities. When you look back on your journey, you'll be amazed at how far you've come. The small, consistent actions you've taken will have led to big transformations in your life. Whether it's in your career, your health, or your personal development, consistency is the key to creating lasting success. Conclusion: consistency is the silent force behind every success story. It's the small daily actions that build up over time to create monumental results. By focusing on developing good habits, staying disciplined, and celebrating small wins, you set yourself up for long-term success. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to master time management and stay productive while pursuing your goals. Keep the momentum going. Consistency is your greatest ally on this journey to success. Chapter 7. Mastering time management. Time is the most valuable resource we have, yet it's the one we often take for granted. While we all have the same 24 hours in a day, how we use that time can determine whether we succeed or fall short of our goals. The key to achieving long-term success lies in how effectively we manage our time. In this chapter, we'll explore the strategies and techniques for mastering time management. By implementing these practices into your daily life, you can maximize your productivity, stay focused on your goals, and ultimately create more time for the things that matter most. The time you control. The first step in mastering time management is understanding that you have control over how you spend your time. While external factors like work or family obligations may limit your time to some degree, you have the power to decide how to allocate your hours. Take a moment to reflect on how you currently spend your time. Are you using it wisely? Are you prioritizing activities that align with your goals? Or are you allowing distractions to take over your day? Be honest with yourself. This self-awareness is the first step toward making better decisions about how you use your time. The power of prioritization. One of the most effective time management strategies is learning how to prioritize your tasks. Not all tasks are created equal, and it's crucial to focus your energy on the activities that will have the biggest impact on your goals. To prioritize effectively, start by identifying your most important tasks, those that align with your long-term vision, and will move you closer to success. These tasks should take precedence over less important, more trivial activities. Once you've identified your priorities, eliminate or delegate tasks that aren't essential. A popular time management technique is the Eisenhower matrix, which divides tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important, tasks that must be done immediately; important but not urgent, tasks that are critical to your goals but can be scheduled for later; urgent but not important, tasks that demand attention but don't contribute to your long-term success; neither urgent nor important, tasks that don't add value to your life and should be minimized or eliminated. By focusing on the tasks in the first 2 categories and minimizing those in the last 2, you can ensure that you're using your time wisely and consistently, working toward your most important objectives. Time blocking. A game changer, one of the most effective time management tools, is time blocking. Time blocking involves scheduling specific blocks of time in your calendar for particular tasks or activities. This method helps you stay focused and ensures that you're dedicating enough time to your priorities. When using time blocking, it's essential to allocate uninterrupted blocks of time for deep work. During these blocks, avoid distractions, turn off notifications, silence your phone, and focus solely on the task at hand. This allows you to work with greater intensity and efficiency, ultimately producing better results in less time. In addition to deep work, be sure to schedule time for rest, exercise, and self-care. Time blocking helps you create a balanced routine, ensuring that you're not overworking yourself or neglecting other areas of your life. The 80-20 rule, doing more with less, the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule, is a powerful concept that can help you work smarter, not harder. The rule states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. In other words, a small percentage of your tasks and actions will produce the majority of your desired outcomes. To apply the 80-20 rule to time management, identify the 20% of activities that contribute most to your success. Focus on these high-impact activities and minimize time spent on tasks that don't significantly move the needle toward your goals. By working smarter and concentrating on what truly matters, you can achieve more with less effort. Overcoming procrastination. Procrastination is one of the biggest barriers to effective time management. We all face moments when we feel the urge to put off important tasks, often in favor of less demanding or more pleasurable activities. However, procrastination can derail your progress and prevent you from achieving your full potential. To overcome procrastination, it's important to understand why it happens. Often, we procrastinate because we feel overwhelmed by the task at hand, fear failure, or struggle with perfectionism. The solution is to break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. Focus on taking the first step, even if it's a small one. Once you get started, it's much easier to build momentum and continue working. Another useful strategy is to set deadlines for yourself. Even if a task doesn't have an official deadline, Creating one for yourself can help you stay on track and prevent procrastination from taking over. The importance of saying no. One of the most powerful ways to manage your time is by learning how to say no. It's easy to say yes to every opportunity or request that comes your way, but doing so can spread you too thin and take time away from your most important tasks. To master time management, be selective about where you invest your time. Say no to distractions, unnecessary commitments, and activities that don't align with your goals. Saying no allows you to focus on what truly matters and avoid overcommitting yourself. Eliminating distractions. Distractions are one of the biggest time thieves. Whether it's social media, emails, or constant notifications, distractions can steal precious time and prevent you from staying focused on your tasks. To minimize distractions, create a dedicated workspace that's free from interruptions. Set boundaries with others, letting them know when you're working and when you need focus time. Consider using productivity tools, such as website blockers or time tracking apps, to help you stay on task. Rest and recovery. A vital part of time management. Effective time management isn't just about working harder. It's also about ensuring that you have enough time to rest and recharge. Burnout can drastically reduce your productivity, so it's important to build rest and recovery into your routine. Schedule regular breaks throughout the day. Practice mindfulness or meditation, and get enough sleep to keep your energy levels high. Remember, taking care of your mental and physical health is a crucial part of managing your time effectively. Conclusion: mastering time management is essential to achieving your goals and maximizing your productivity. By prioritizing your tasks, using time blocking, applying the 80-20 rule, and eliminating distractions, you can take control of your time and make steady progress toward your vision. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to develop the resilience needed to overcome setbacks and keep pushing forward, no matter the obstacles in your way. Stay focused, your time is valuable, and every moment counts. Chapter 8. Building unshakable resilience. Life will inevitably throw obstacles your way, and the difference between those who succeed and those who give up lies in their ability to be resilient. In this chapter, we will discuss how to build resilience, overcome challenges, and turn setbacks into opportunities for growth. Developing this mental toughness will not only help you push through difficult times, but also enable you to come out stronger on the other side. Embracing the struggle's resilience starts with understanding that struggle is a part of the process. We often have the tendency to want to avoid discomfort or setbacks. But the truth is, these moments are necessary for growth. When we face challenges, we are given the opportunity to develop skills, strategies, and mindsets that we wouldn't have otherwise gained. Instead of seeing failure or difficulty as something to fear, shift your perspective to see them as valuable learning experiences. Every time you fall, you have the chance to rise stronger and wiser. The key to resilience is embracing these struggles, learning from them, and using them to propel yourself forward. Developing a growth mindset. A crucial element of resilience is adopting a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. Those with a growth mindset view challenges as opportunities to grow rather than as threats to their abilities. They don't let failures define them, but instead use them as stepping stones on their path to success. To develop a growth mindset, begin by reframing the way you think about failure. Instead of seeing it as something negative, view it as a lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or how can I improve next time? This shift in thinking will allow you to face challenges with determination rather than fear. And it will help you stay resilient in the face of adversity. Cultivating emotional strength resilience isn't just about bouncing back from physical setbacks. It's also about building emotional strength. Emotions like fear, anger, and frustration are natural responses to challenges. But how you manage them can make all the difference. Developing emotional resilience means learning how to regulate your emotions, stay calm under pressure, and avoid reacting impulsively. A few strategies to cultivate emotional strength include mindfulness. Practice being present in the moment and observing your emotions without judgment. This helps you gain control over your emotional responses and reduces the impact of stress. Self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness when things go wrong. Instead of criticizing yourself, offer yourself the same understanding and encouragement you would give a friend. Positive self-talk. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," tell yourself, "I will keep trying and improve." Your inner dialogue has a powerful impact on your ability to stay resilient. Turning setbacks into stepping stones, one of the most powerful ways to build resilience is by using setbacks as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. When you face a failure or encounter a challenge, ask yourself, what is the lesson here? And how can I use this experience to get better? Instead of dwelling on mistakes or misfortunes, use them as a catalyst for improvement. For example, if you fail at a business venture, analyze what went wrong, learn from the mistakes, and apply those lessons to your next attempt. The most successful people are not those who avoid failure, but those who turn it into an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. Building a support system resilience doesn't mean doing everything alone. In fact, having a strong support system is crucial for overcoming challenges. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, offer encouragement, and provide practical help when needed. A solid support network can offer different perspectives, help you stay motivated, and remind you of your strength during tough times. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or colleagues, make sure to nurture relationships with those who will uplift you during difficult moments. Being able to lean on others when you need to will help you maintain your resilience and stay focused on your goals. Developing a daily routine for resilience is built over time. And one of the best ways to cultivate it is through consistent daily practices. Establishing a routine that prioritizes your physical and mental health can strengthen your ability to cope with adversity. Incorporate activities into your daily life that build both mental and emotional resilience, such as exercise. Regular physical activity helps reduce stress, improve mood, and boost mental toughness. Meditation and mindfulness. Take time each day to center yourself, focus on your breath, and relax your mind. Journaling, write down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences as a way to process emotions and reflect on your growth. Gratitude practice. Take a moment every day to acknowledge and appreciate the positive aspects of your life. Focusing on what's going well can help you maintain perspective and stay motivated. By building these habits into your routine, you create a solid foundation of resilience that will carry you through both good times and tough moments. Focusing on the bigger picture, another essential aspect of resilience, is the ability to keep your eye on the bigger picture. When you face setbacks, it's easy to get bogged down by the immediate challenges. But to stay resilient, you must remind yourself of your larger vision and the reasons why you're pursuing your goals. Take time to revisit your goals regularly. Reflect on your long-term vision and the impact that achieving it will have on your life. This bigger perspective will give you the motivation to push through even the most difficult times. Resilience is not about avoiding obstacles, but about continuing to move forward despite them. Conclusion: building resilience is a process that requires consistent effort, but it's one of the most powerful tools you can develop to achieve success. By embracing struggles, cultivating a growth mindset, managing your emotions, and using setbacks as stepping stones, you can become unshakable in the face of challenges. In the next chapter, we will explore how to stay focused on your goals, even when distractions and doubts threaten to derail you. Building resilience is just the first step. Now it's time to master the art of focus and stay committed to your journey. Keep going, no matter what. You are stronger than you think. Chapter 9. The power of focus in a world filled with distractions. Maintaining focus has become one of the most valuable skills you can develop. The ability to block out noise, stay on track, and keep your eyes on the prize is what separates those who succeed from those who falter. Focus is the backbone of achievement. Without it, even the most talented individuals can lose their way. In this chapter, we will explore the power of focus and provide practical strategies to help you sharpen your attention, block distractions, and stay committed to your goals. You'll learn how to make focus a habit, harness its power, and use it to propel yourself towards success. The importance of focus is more than just a mental skill. It's a way of life. When you focus, you direct all your energy and attention toward the task at hand. This clarity enables you to make progress faster, work more efficiently, and avoid wasting time on things that don't contribute to your ultimate goals. Without focus, even the best intentions and the most ambitious goals can fall short. Distractions are everywhere. Social media, emails, phone notifications, and countless other temptations constantly compete for your attention. But if you want to reach your full potential, you need to learn how to tune out the noise and give your undivided attention to what matters most. Recognizing the things that distract you is crucial. Once you've identified these distractions, take proactive steps to minimize or eliminate them during times when you need to focus. Some practical strategies include: turn off notifications, silence your phone, or put it in another room while working to avoid the temptation to check messages or browse social media. Set designated work hours. Block out specific periods of time for deep work and commit to staying focused during those hours. Make it a habit to protect your time. Create a distraction-free environment. Set up a workspace that minimizes distractions. Keep it clean, organized, and free from anything that might pull your attention away from your task. Use tools to block distractions. There are apps and software that can help you stay focused by blocking distracting websites or apps for a set amount of time. Tools like Freedom or Cold Turkey can help you stay on track. Eliminating distractions is key to maintaining focus and building the mental discipline required to achieve success. The Pomodoro Technique. A powerful focus tool, one popular method for improving focus is the Pomodoro Technique, a time management strategy that breaks your work into focused intervals, typically lasting 25 minutes, followed by a short break. This method helps you maintain high levels of concentration while giving your brain the rest it needs to stay sharp. Here's how the Pomodoro technique works. Set a timer for 25 minutes. This is one Pomodoro. Work on a single task with complete focus for that entire time. When the timer goes off, take a 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle 3 times. After completing 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break of 15-30 minutes. By breaking your work into smaller, focused intervals, you prevent burnout and allow your brain to stay alert throughout the day. The Pomodoro technique also helps you maintain a sense of urgency, which can be a great motivator to stay on task and avoid procrastination. Building focus as a habit. Focus is not just a skill. It's a habit. Like any habit, it takes consistent effort and practice to develop. The more you work on improving your focus, the easier it will become to tune out distractions and stay concentrated on your goals. Here are some strategies to help you build the habit of focus. Start small. If you're new to focusing for long periods, start with short bursts of concentration and gradually increase the duration over time. Begin with 10-15 minutes of focused work and build up to longer sessions. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness meditation is a powerful tool for improving focus. By training your mind to be present in the moment and letting go of distractions, you strengthen your ability to stay focused on your tasks. Use rituals. Create a pre-work routine that signals to your brain it's time to focus. This could involve clearing your workspace, setting your intentions for the day, or listening to specific music that helps you concentrate. Prioritize your tasks. One of the biggest obstacles to focus is having too many things to do. Prioritize your tasks by urgency and importance, and focus on completing one task at a time. This helps you maintain clarity and prevents you from feeling overwhelmed. Take care of your health. Good focus requires a healthy body and mind. Ensure that you're getting enough sleep, eating nutritious foods, and exercising regularly. When your body is in peak condition, your brain will perform better too. Focusing on what matters most is not just about concentrating for long periods. It's about concentrating on the right things. To truly harness the power of focus, you need to know what your priorities are and dedicate your energy to those tasks. Take time each day to reflect on what matters most to you and what will move you closer to your goals. Once you've identified your priorities, focus on those first before tackling other tasks that might be less important. This ensures that you are always working toward your most meaningful objectives. Overcoming mental fatigue. Even the most focused individuals can experience mental fatigue, especially when working for long periods. Mental fatigue can make it difficult to stay sharp and productive. To combat this, it's important to give yourself regular breaks and recharge when needed. Incorporate activities into your routine that refresh your mind, such as going for a walk, practicing deep breathing, or engaging in a hobby you enjoy. These moments of rest will help you return to your work with renewed focus and energy. Conclusion: mastering focus is one of the most powerful ways to boost your productivity and achieve your goals. By eliminating distractions, using tools like the Pomodoro technique, and making focus a habit, you can increase your ability to stay on track and stay committed to your long-term vision. In the next chapter, we will explore the importance of perseverance, the ability to keep going when things get tough, and how to build the determination needed to see your goals through to the end. Keep your focus strong. And remember, every step forward is a step closer to your success. Chapter 10. The power of perseverance. Perseverance is the silent force that propels you through challenges, setbacks, and obstacles. It's the trait that distinguishes those who achieve greatness from those who give up too soon. While talent and intelligence are important, perseverance is what ensures you keep moving forward, even when the path gets difficult. In this chapter, we'll explore the power of perseverance and why it's an essential ingredient in your journey towards success. You'll learn how to develop this powerful mindset, how to embrace failure as a lesson, and why never quitting is the key to achieving your long-term goals. Understanding perseverance is more than just stubbornness or grit. It's about committing to your vision and sticking to it, even when the going gets tough. It's the ability to push through hardship and keep taking action, no matter how many setbacks you face. Perseverance doesn't mean ignoring obstacles. It means facing them head-on and refusing to be defeated. Successful people aren't immune to failure. In fact, many of them face more rejection and adversity than most. What sets them apart is their refusal to quit. They view obstacles as temporary, seeing each one as an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow. Perseverance becomes a way of life, a driving force that fuels them toward their goals, no matter how long it takes. The role of mindset in perseverance. Your mindset plays a critical role in your ability to persevere. If you see failure as the end of the road, you'll likely give up when things get tough. But if you adopt a growth mindset, a belief that you can learn, adapt, and improve through hard work and determination, you will find the strength to keep going when challenges arise. A growth mindset allows you to view setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than roadblocks. It helps you stay motivated, even when progress feels slow. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you start asking, "What can I learn from this?" Overcoming the desire to quit. There will be times when quitting seems like the easier option. You may face obstacles that make it feel impossible to continue, and the temptation to give up will be strong. But this is when your perseverance must kick in. The key to overcoming the desire to quit is to remind yourself of your long-term vision and why you started in the first place. When you hit a roadblock, take a step back and ask yourself, why am I doing this? Reflect on the goals you've set and the reasons you want to achieve them. This will reignite your passion and provide the motivation to push through. One technique for overcoming the desire to quit is to break your big goals down into smaller, manageable tasks. Focus on completing one task at a time rather than getting overwhelmed by the bigger picture. By achieving small wins along the way, you'll build momentum and strengthen your resolve to keep going. Learning from failure is not something to fear or avoid. It's something to embrace. Every successful person has faced failure at some point in their journey. But the key is how you respond to failure. Instead of allowing it to discourage you, use it as a learning experience. When you fail, ask yourself, what went wrong? What can I do differently next time? What lessons can I take away from this experience? By viewing failure as a lesson, you turn every setback into an opportunity for growth. The most successful people in the world have failed countless times, but their perseverance is what allowed them to rise again, learn from their mistakes, and keep going. The importance of consistency. Consistency is an essential element of perseverance. It's easy to start something, But the real challenge lies in sticking with it, especially when progress is slow or obstacles arise. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of consistent effort over time. To develop consistency, create a routine or system that helps you stay on track. This might include setting daily or weekly goals, tracking your progress, or finding an accountability partner to keep you motivated. The more consistent you are, the more progress you'll make, even when you don't feel like it. The key to maintaining consistency is to keep the long-term goal in mind. Don't get discouraged if progress seems slow. Remember, every small step you take brings you closer to your vision. The power of support systems, while perseverance is an individual effort, that doesn't mean you have to go it alone. Having a strong support system is crucial when it comes to staying motivated and pushing through tough times. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, support your goals, and challenge you to keep going, even when you feel like giving up. Your support system can include family, friends, mentors, or colleagues who lift you up and remind you of your potential. Don't be afraid to lean on them when you're feeling discouraged. Sometimes, all it takes is a word of encouragement to reignite your perseverance and keep you on the path to success. Building resilience, perseverance, and resilience go hand in hand. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after setbacks, and it's an essential trait for anyone pursuing long-term goals. Resilient individuals don't let failure define them. They adapt, learn from their mistakes, and keep moving forward with renewed strength. To build resilience, focus on developing a positive mindset and maintaining a healthy perspective. Practice self-care and take time to recharge when needed. The more resilient you are, the easier it becomes to persevere through challenges. Conclusion: perseverance is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It's the fuel that keeps you going when the journey feels impossible, and it's what enables you to turn your dreams into reality. By embracing failure, staying consistent, and building a strong support system, you'll develop the perseverance needed to reach your goals. In the next chapter, we will dive into the importance of self-discipline and how it plays a crucial role in your ability to maintain focus and persevere through life's challenges. Remember, success isn't just about talent or luck. It's about perseverance, and with it, anything is possible. Keep going. Chapter 11. The role of self-discipline. Self-discipline is often seen as the cornerstone of success. It's the ability to stay focused on your goals, to keep moving forward when the temptation to veer off course is strong, and to take consistent action every day, even when it feels difficult. Without self-discipline, even the most talented or motivated individuals can falter. In this chapter, we'll explore why self-discipline is essential to achieving your goals and how you can develop this vital trait. What is self-discipline? Self-discipline is your ability to control your actions, emotions, and behaviors in the face of temptations and distractions. It's about making choices that align with your long-term goals rather than giving in to short-term pleasures or distractions. Whether it's waking up early to work on your dreams or saying no to things that waste your time, self-discipline is about making decisions that keep you on the path towards your vision, no matter how hard or inconvenient they may seem at the moment. It's the inner strength to say no to things that don't serve your long-term success and to stay focused on the things that do. Self-discipline is the difference between thinking about your goals and taking action toward achieving them. The connection between self-discipline and perseverance. Self-discipline and perseverance go hand in hand. While perseverance is about sticking to your goals, despite challenges, self-discipline is about staying committed to your course of action, even when the rewards aren't immediate and distractions abound. When you combine these two traits, you become unstoppable. With perseverance, you push through obstacles, and with self-discipline, you stay focused on the process and take deliberate actions to reach your goals. Self-discipline keeps you moving forward when things get tough, helping you overcome inertia and procrastination. The more disciplined you are, the easier it becomes to persevere, even when motivation is low. Building the habit of self-discipline. Self-discipline isn't something you're born with. It's a habit that can be developed over time. Like any skill, it requires practice, consistency, and a strong commitment to your goals. Here are a few strategies to help you build and strengthen your self-discipline. Start small. Trying to overhaul your entire life overnight is overwhelming and often leads to burnout. Instead, focus on building small habits that contribute to your long-term goals. Whether it's committing to waking up an hour earlier each day or sticking to a healthy eating plan, start with small changes that you can consistently maintain. Create a routine. A consistent routine is one of the best ways to develop self-discipline. When you set a schedule and stick to it, you remove the need for willpower because your actions become automatic. Design a routine that aligns with your goals and stick to it as much as possible. Having a set routine will make it easier to stay disciplined, especially on days when motivation is low. Set clear goals. Self-discipline thrives when you have clear, well-defined goals to work toward. Break your larger goals down into smaller, actionable steps. This makes your goals feel less overwhelming and provides a sense of accomplishment as you achieve each milestone. Avoid temptations. One of the biggest challenges to self-discipline is temptation. Whether it's scrolling through social media, eating unhealthy foods, or procrastinating on important tasks, distractions can easily derail your progress. To combat this, set boundaries and remove temptations from your environment. This could mean turning off notifications, setting time limits for leisure activities, or organizing your workspace for maximum productivity. Practice delayed gratification. In a world that thrives on instant rewards, learning the art of delayed gratification is crucial. Self-discipline means delaying immediate pleasure for long-term success. Instead of seeking instant rewards, focus on the bigger picture and the sense of fulfillment that will come with achieving your goals. Stay accountable. Share your goals with someone who can hold you accountable, whether it's a friend, family member, or mentor. Having someone to check in with regularly can keep you on track and encourage you to stay disciplined. Accountability adds a layer of responsibility and can make it easier to stay committed to your actions. Track your progress. Keeping track of your progress is essential to maintaining self-discipline. Seeing how far you've come can provide the motivation to keep going. Use a journal, a goal-tracking app, or a calendar to monitor your achievements and stay focused on your goals. Overcoming setbacks and staying disciplined even with the best intentions. You will face setbacks. Life is unpredictable, and things won't always go according to plan. But how you respond to those setbacks is what matters most. Developing self-discipline isn't about never failing. It's about how you get back on track when you do. When setbacks happen, don't be too hard on yourself. Instead of beating yourself up or giving up entirely, recognize the setback as an opportunity to learn and grow. Ask yourself what went wrong, what you could do differently, and how you can adjust your approach. By accepting setbacks as part of the process, you'll develop greater resilience and will be more prepared to stay disciplined moving forward. Self-discipline and long-term success. At the heart of long-term success is self-discipline. The ability to make decisions based on your goals, not your feelings, is what sets successful people apart from those who never reach their full potential. It's the ability to consistently take the right actions, regardless of how you feel in the moment, that leads to lasting achievement. Remember, self-discipline is a muscle that gets stronger the more you use it. It's not about being perfect, but about showing up consistently and making choices that align with your long-term vision. The more you practice self-discipline, the easier it becomes, and the closer you get to achieving everything you've set out to do. Conclusion: self-discipline is the fuel that drives your perseverance. It's the ability to take consistent, purposeful action toward your goals, no matter how difficult or inconvenient it may be. By developing self-discipline, you'll create the habits and mindset necessary to achieve long-term success. Keep building this trait, stay focused on your vision, and remember that every small action taken with discipline is one step closer to your dreams. In the next chapter, we'll explore how self-belief plays a pivotal role in maintaining discipline and perseverance. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and keep pushing forward toward the success you're destined for.